What up, people? It's your boy Guaranteed VIP for life, and you already know. Check this out. The world time is now, and it's going down now. So all y'all waiting until September 23rd, perhaps we might not make it. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of people speculating the world ending because nobody really knows when it's going to end. However, it's been a lot of weird events happening, a lot of deja vu experiences for a lot of y'all out there who feel like this time has been feeling pretty, familiar to you. That's because, a lot of history does repeats, whether it's second life or your past life, it repeats, So now, follow me. The eclipse took place. A whole lot of Illuminati in the eclipse, all of that thing that's happening right there, that's proof that this day was planned. The whole foundation of the founding fathers, and that day, I believe it was August 21st when the eclipse happened. All of this is set up. You know what I'm saying? That means either the Illuminati knew something already or experienced it before, and they know this. They're aware of all of this. Now, what's happening now is that the world's supposed to be coming to an end. According to the Mayans, according to everything that's going down. Just pay attention, people, because right now it's a lot of storms, hurricanes happening. And it's no coincidence. If you went to science class, you should know about the whole moon and the gravitational pull causing tsunamis and all this stuff. But this is deeper because people feel like when the moon got in front of the sun, like that on that eclipse, you know what I'm saying? That moon may not have been the moon. It could have been Niburu or whatever like that. However, I feel like it's deeper. Pay attention to how it looks when it crosses the sun. You know what I'm saying? How that eye look. You know what I mean? That's the Illuminati eye. Ain't it a coincidence or big ass coincidence? They playing with us. And the proof that they playing with us, these Illuminati governments, is because that Illuminati eye, that dot, that pupil, one, it's the sign of the end times. They watching, right? They playing. The firmament that they place is a firmament, and then you got the artificial firmament that they place. And the proof of this is stuff like The Simpsons. You watch The Simpsons, and the whole dome firmament thing, when they placed it over The Simpsons, that was a reason. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's a whole lot of predictions going on. They write these scripts, people. So every point and every piece matters. So being that they placed this firmament over us, and this whole eclipse happened on the outer side or the inside, being that this took place, the next step is storms, tsunamis, all that chemtrail, everything that they've been working hard for is coming to this moment right now. And that's just the bottom line. So the chemtrails is another part of what's happening on the inside of the surface. On the outside of the surface, you got the dome, the firmament, and then you got what's out of there, out on the outer side, meaning the solar eclipse supposedly on what had occurred. You know what I'm saying? See, when I seen the sun go in front of the moon, the first thing I thought of was a microscope, and you taking a microscope and you pointing it into the sun, leaving that beam to burn on the opposite side of what you pointing, what you looking at. And the microscope, the sun heat is so hot, it burns through the microscope, burning what you're looking at. So the dome or the firmament may not be touched up, but what it's going to, what you're trying to burn through, whether it be the equator, you know what I'm saying? Because you already know we damaging our equator with all of these toxins and stuff like that. So what they did, or what these governments are trying to do, it seems like it's making our equator weaker. You know what I'm saying? They're making it weak by putting these. So when you take a microscope and you look through a microscope with your eye, you know what I'm saying? You take that same microscope and look at the sun, and let's say you want to light matches on fire. You put the matches right there. That microscope with the sun, 1, 2, 3 process, will burn a hole right into the matches. All right? So now this is causing to weaken our equator, causing the global warming, causing these effects to happen more eagerly. So the gravitational pull with that whole eclipse thing, everything is all planned, perfectly planned, perfectly placed. So Now, this is what's going to happen. From now on until September 23rd, we're going to expect a whole lot of changes. And these changes are going to change the world dramatically. Whether it's going to be an end times, physical end times after the 23rd, or just mentally and spiritually. But after the 23rd, it will be end time. It will be changes. It will be huge changes. And these changes is going to happen across America. All right? So now the first step was the whole New World Order in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? When the president switched. These are the steps. These are the first steps. They're getting these people in office. So now they got the people in office. Now it's time to get rid of the do's and the don'ts. What you want and you do not want. And that's what's happening now. So these storms right now is going to cause a lot of havoc, mayhem, corruption. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be gone. See, a lot of people got theories that Niburu is going to crash into the earth. However, I feel like that may happen, but however, whatever we call Niburu and how big it's supposed to be, it may not be that big. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more like, what was that dot that was in front of the sun? All right? Whether it was a scientifically placed microscope or whatever placed there to burn and cause things to happen to the equator, or was it Niburu? Like they showing us Niburu. However, this Niburu, let's not be naive, people. In the past, in our history, we have theories about the dinosaurs being extinct by this one meteor or planet or whatever that kept surfacing, which is supposed to be Niburu, and every such and such amount of decades and years and centuries and shit, like it'll just hit, boom, hit the earth, and then we start all over again, boom, and hit the earth, then we start all over again, boom, and hit the earth, then we start all over again. So now that could be happening because the Mayans predicted something. Now, when they predicted this in 2012, however, whoever translated this prediction could have been off. And the proof of that is the Illuminati, 1776, and when the founding fathers and everything was starting, and how the August 21st and the eclipse occurred on when it occurred is no such thing as a coincidence. You got to remember the dollar bill and the eye on the back of the dollar bill. All of that is pointing to what's happening, which is the eclipse on August 21st when it did happen with that eye, you know what I'm saying? Because that was the eye, that was the sun and the moon creating an eye, or whatever you want to call it, creating what is creating really was a sign. It's a sign saying it's time. It's like Batman. When you see the Batman logo in the sky, that's what it is. So now that this has happened, and these incidents took place, now step 2 is about to take place. Now, you got this planet Niburu. Now imagine if it do not go the way we see all these theories that I'm saying project that way, and it goes another way. What if it do go the planet route, meaning that planet Niburu banging into Earth, bang into this firmament, if possible, all right? Because now you got to remember, we got theories. We got Earth theories, round Earth theories, and flat Earth theories. Now, if Niburu is capable of doing that on the flat Earth point of view, meaning the sun and the moon, they got that in the sky, meaning that everything is within this dome and this firmament, that means that it will be a man-made object, whether you want to call it Niburu or not, that's going to bang into Earth, and it's only going to bang into these parts of the Earth, meaning they put that artificial dome around, and it's going to bang that, boom, wiping away what they want to be wiped away. So if it's America or whatever else, because remember, we already got word, and there's a whole lot of theories running around about Antarctica, and it's all type of, it's a whole nother world on this planet that we have never even looked at. Y'all gotta do y'all research, people. It's getting serious and serious, and yo, I don't know what to say. So let's say if that bang into the Earth, the whole Niburu, boom. You know what I'm saying? We're done. Or this portion is done. And that other side of the world is just going to be a utopia. It's going to be a utopia. See, these is ways they're trying to wipe us out. And the gods is telling us, because y'all keep having these dreams. Y'all see the floods in your dreams. Y'all see them rising up and dropping down. You see the giants coming out, y'all, you know what I'm saying? No, the oceans and the waters. Because it's time, people. It's time. Guaranteed VIP for life. Subscribe. Oh, and my leg, oh yeah, it's still jacked up, yo. I'm still recovering. Peace.